I'm Kenji.
And I'm Corey.
And we're the Boss Brothers. Today we have a special guest with us today that we're going to be interviewing. And this is the Boss Spot. Today our guest is SaulPaul. Welcome, SaulPaul, and thank you for being our guest today. How are you with all this coronavirus going on?
Well, I'm doing really well. I don't have it, so that means like I'm on top of the world with that. Like my goal is to stay corona free. So I've been keeping my mask on, keeping other people safe. I've been keeping my distance because that's what you should do. So yeah, I'm healthy. My family's good.
So what is your business, first of all?
Oh, I should have prepared for that question. That's a complicated question. I'm an entrepreneur. So I do quite a bit. Actually, I own a few different businesses. Myself, I'm a musician with the Message. So most people know me from playing my guitar, rapping, and singing. And so I go create music, and then I create a world around that music. Like I have books, I have merchandise, I have movies, mobile gaming apps, and I do like live concerts and presentations and virtual ones as well. So I sell all of that stuff, basically. So I make music, and then I make a bunch of stuff out of the music, and then I sell it. So that's my business.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you put a lot of work to it.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I get to do what I love, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of work.
Who or what inspired you to do this kind of music?
Wow, that's a good question. I realized that I was gifted and talented at it. I had a natural passion. Like I like music. I like to listen to music. But when I made music, people responded to it. So I realized like, okay, there's an opportunity here. And me, really, I just want to change people's lives. And I saw it as the best way to do that. Everybody likes music, especially good music.
Mm-hmm. Why is this important to you? Or like, do you think this is important to you?
It's definitely important to me. It's important to me because a lot of my fans and the people that listen to my music are young, like you. They're like your age. And I want people like you, I want young people to know that you're born on purpose, with a purpose, that you can do big things regardless of where you are, you can get where you want to go.
All right. What part of this do you like about, like, your productions? Like,
that's a good one. What part do I like about it? What do I like most? I like being able to see somebody's eyes light up. I like to see somebody's whole vibe and energy change when I do what I do. And it's like, it's like when you slam dunk and then everybody stands up and go crazy, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like being able to create that experience for people. And it's always different, just like with a basketball game or a video game. It's like every game is different. The goal is to win, though. So that's what I consider winning, being able to change a person's life and see that happen.
What do you think, like, people should trust, like, when you tell them this something?
I think they can trust me. I'm just telling them what I know. It's not even like my ideas or my philosophy. Some things are fact, like gravity. That's why if you drop something, it falls to the ground. Like gravity is gravity. It's like you can trust gravity. Me, I trust God, and I've discovered a lot in my life. And so I'm just sharing what I know to be true. So I want them to trust me. They're born on purpose with a purpose, that they can dream in 3D and they can be the change.
All right. Corey, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time for Boss on the Spot.
I'm going to ask you 4 questions for when you were our age. I'm 9 and Kenji is 11. So the first question, first question I'm gonna ask you is like, so what was your favorite childhood toy?
I think it was the first thing that popped in my head was He-Man. Like I used to have this character from He-Man. Y'all know about He-Man?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Like
don't know.
I do.
you might not like He-Man, but I don't know. When I was little, I used to always like the bad guys. So on He-Man, like Skeletor, that was the bad guy. One of Skeletor's, one of his fighters was Clawful. And I used to like, we used to have these claws that you could like kick back. And so, yeah, he was swole. He was big. So yeah, that was one of my favorite toys. I don't know if my Nintendo counts. My Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like video games, that was really like my favorite.
Oh, okay. So what was your favorite school subject?
Math. Play video games?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you make beats?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So when you play video games and you make beats, both of those have patterns. Like you start to recognize the patterns. And I think in math, well, I know in math is about patterns. And so it's like, I like patterns, being able to recognize patterns. It's like a cheat code. When you start to recognize the patterns, then it becomes like a cheat code without even cheating. It's a shortcut.
Like basic, so kind of yeah, like a cheat code. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some game for life right there. That's business, right? You don't want to cheat. Cheating is bad, but it's like, how do you get an advantage? You get an advantage when you can outthink other people, when you can think quicker, right? Like anything times anything times 9. Did you know this? Like anything times 9 equals 9 when you add it up. Like 9 times 1 is 9, right?
Yeah.
9 times 2 is 18, but 1 plus 8 is 9.
Yeah.
9 times 3 is 27, but 2 plus 7 equals 9. See, that's like a code. That's a pattern that people don't know, so it's easy to remember. Or 5 times 4 is 20, but then 5 times 5 is really just add 5. So let me tell y'all this, since y'all already on boss status, so then you start to win, right? You figure out how to win at life, whatever it is. You win at business, you win at making music. No matter what you do, you win. But see, somewhere people miss it at, all they want to do is win. That's not the goal of life. The goal is not to win. It's about who you can help. So now that you win, you figure out how to help other people. Yeah. That's how you beat the change, right? Like that's my business. See, I help people do better, and it's like who cares if you win? Like it's easy to win. People it just takes hard work and vision if you want to win and be successful. And you don't quit.
Because mostly if someone wants to win, maybe they would have some other people help them with it.
Hey.
But if they're just by themselves, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, because people can help you win, but you also need to help those people if you want them to help you.
Because if you don't help if you don't help them, then they won't help you,
and it will be difficult.
Exactly. There are easier ways to do it. Man, y'all on top of it. That's why y'all got a talk show. Okay, I see.
And then the last question is, the second last question is, what was your least favorite food, and what was your most favorite food?
What was my least favorite food?
Yeah, and what was your most favorite?
And my most favorite food when I was little. Least favorite food. Ooh, chitlins, greens. Yeah, chitlins and greens. You like chitlins? Nah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, if y'all don't know what that is, don't even look it up. If you know what it is, you know. So I didn't like greens. I really didn't like vegetables. But I still had to eat some. But greens, I don't know. It just felt slimy in my mouth. Y'all eat greens?
I mean, I kind of eat green beans.
No, see, I'm talking about collard greens. You don't even know. Not green beans. Green beans, okay. Green beans, cool.
Yeah, green beans, okay.
But collard greens, no, I didn't like them.
They're kind of like kale, but they're not. They taste more bitter than kale. Y'all eat raw kale.
What's happened? Yeah.
Yeah, and so my favorite food was spaghetti.
I like spaghetti.
And then the last question was, what was your favorite movie or cartoon?
Thundercats. DuckTales. Y'all know about DuckTales?
Yeah, I heard about DuckTales. I used to like do a doodle about it.
Why don't
Yeah,
But I was like afraid to dance because like I think it looked weird, but then I started to react to it.
Thundercats actually sounds familiar to me. I don't know why. I feel like I remember it, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah, it's like classic. But yeah, DuckTales. I used to rush home after school to watch Disney, and then like anything Disney. And then one of my favorite game shows, I forgot what it was called. It was on Nickelodeon, and then they would put slime on your head.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that on television. Like,
oh, what's that?
That's what it was called. You can't do that on television. That was the name.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Well, that's all our questions. Thank you for being on Boss's Spot. How can people get in touch with you? Like,
I'm easy to find. If you can see my hat, it says my name, SaulPaul, SaulPaul. So people can find me at SaulPaul.com. They can find me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter if they just look up SaulPaul. Or they can even email me at SaulPaul@SaulPaul.com.
What?
Y'all should go check it out. I even have an app. Y'all might like the app. It's like the SaulPaul app. So you can download it. You don't have to go to Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. You can just get the app.
All right. But before we go, we like to give you one of our T-shirts.
What? Swag.
No matter what, we should all be kind to each other.
Power move. I can't wait to rock that.
Oh.
Be kind. Yeah. Well, wow. That's funny. I have a campaign called the Be the Change Challenge. And it's really about 30. It's like 30 days. It's a 30-day challenge about being kind. So I see we're on the same page.
So, like, be kind for 30 days, like a month?
Yep. Y'all should do it. You can win some cool prizes.
Also, like, could you show us, like, one of your creations or, like, songs that you've been doing?
That's a great question. Let me see. I have a new album coming out. And maybe I'll play out an exclusive song that nobody's ever heard. Nobody's heard because the album hasn't came out yet. Let me see. Check this one out. Survive, yeah. We alive, yeah. Survive, my, survive. Yeah. It's a vibe. Catch it. Change the mood. Bad good, tragic. Change lines. No traffic. Shift gears. Go higher. Make it hot. Start a fire. Turn down for what? No need for a fire. We made for this. Yeah, we inspire. It's a vibe, it was all, but I survived. Not only that I find, now my truth to live my life. Jumping underscore high. Every day when I rise, with my eyes to the sky. Yeah. It's a vibe, it was hard, but I survived. Not only that I thrive, now my truth to live my life. Jumping underscore high. Every day when I rise, with my eyes to the sky. Yeah. It's a vibe. That thing, come have a good time. Hands up in the sky. Get your sway on, side to side. It's time to shine. It's a vibe. That thing, come have a good time. Hands up in the sky. Yeah, exclusive. Side to side. All right, it's time to shine.
Well, thank you for being our guest today. I'm Kenji.
And I'm Corey.
And this was the Boss's Spot. Make the world a better place. See you next time.
Bye.